I just followed them too. Found them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you do what you say and you say what you do, my friend. I think that's awesome.
That's right.
So, so this event that you're going to be attending in July, when do you actually get into the area? Are you coming in the day before, or are you coming in a couple days before? Or?
I'm trying to come in on the first because I'm gonna bring the kids too with me. You know, my
That's
18-year-old
awesome.
and my 9-year-old. So I'm trying to come in on the first. We can get settled, and then the next day I think they're gonna be maybe having sound checks. So I kind of want to be there for everything. And then I haven't been there in years, so it'd be nice to just link up with everybody. Like me and Hash, we've known each other since high school, same as me and Pen Game Classic. And, I hadn't seen them in person in all those years. It's been a long time.
Is Chris Ortiz playing with sound effects?
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought I was on mute. I
No. That's awesome. That's awesome. She's over here talking about, well, I'm going to reconnect with everybody in the old neighborhood, and all of a sudden I hear, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You took a tender moment and ruined it, Ortiz. Go ahead, Samantha.
It's funny. Cash just texted me too because he had gotten your message and stuff too. He's like, I think that all you need to do is get your ticket and you in there like Flynn. I guess they're trying to make their money.
Well, hey, that's fine. That's fine. I don't have a problem buying a ticket.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's like a lot of us are putting like a lot of money into it, like the venue, and then it's not like no one's paying for our hotels, so we're covering our hotel costs and the travel. So they're trying to make as much as they can. Like they didn't have me put any money into the venue. They're like, no, Samantha, you good? You just show up, do your red carpet thing, do your thing with us artists, and it's interesting because I brought a few of them together because like. Pen Game and Hash, they kind of knew each other, but back in the day we didn't really, so I brought them together. They did a couple of songs together, so I'm feeling good. I'm trying to connect the dots with everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We need to. Let's see. I think I got everybody. We got everybody in early. This is amazing. We have a little bit of time to talk here. Holy smokes.
Yeah, look at that.
So let me see if. Go ahead, Chris. Jump in there, baby.
Oh, hold on.
What's up?
I gotta bounce. My neighbor's hollering at me.
Uh-oh. Well, then I'll talk to you next week, brother.
All right, I'll see you guys next week.
Okay. I'll talk to you then, brother.
Week.
There he goes.
All right.
Chris Ortiz getting hollered at by the neighbor.
Right. And all that about a name. See, if I would have known this, I could have got one of them in and talk about the show. See?
See? Well, we will definitely do that next week because I want to see what we can do about. In fact, get a hold of somebody for next week. Mm-hmm. Let me know who, and we'll get them in. Just have them on like now, like 3:30 Central, 4:30 Eastern. It'd be 1:30 Pacific. Mm-hmm. So we'll just do that. But so Samantha, besides you've got your show you're doing. You've got this actual show you're doing. What else are you doing? You're managing people, you're promoting people. Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm managing. I'm doing some management for City to Great as far as just handling some of his affairs. If people want to interview him and stuff, because him and Special Ed agreed that I should be doing that for him. So, and yes, I'm talking about the real Special Ed. I'm the Magnificent. So he kind of backs us up. Also, King Conscience, he's in Toronto, Canada. I'm doing management for him. Yes, in Canada. doing publicist work, writing these reviews, which the reviews, I had to take a brief intermission because we're doing the shows and everything else, but I'm about to be back on that soon as I can. And I also have a clothing line coming out. That's why you see Her Story Told, because that's going to be the name of the clothing line.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a, kind of empowering women, but then I found out some guys want to wear it too. So I'm gonna make sure to have some hoodies and some shirts for them too, because they want to support. I mean, it's just been an outpouring of support from many people in the industry. So I'm just riding this wave and enjoying it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
So,
you definitely gotta tune into those, podcasts or whatever, Well, you might have seen. I'm sure you might have watched.
oh yeah,
them
yeah.
or whatever.
You've got some really cool stuff going on. It is.
Thank you.
I'm just amazed by all the cool stuff you've got going. So
Yeah,
this is
it's never a dull moment.
never a dull moment. Yes.
Nope. Matter of fact, my friend Sion, who's an artist, he was just messaging me on IG, said, okay, I got to get you on my show, because what we're all kind of doing, we get on each other's platforms, because, we're trying to have our faces be like a household name like Lysol. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. We're trying to have everything be like Lysol. Well, you are right. It is a household name. So
it is now. I said, right when I saw that Google, I said, okay. I had to sit back for a minute. I said, this is it. This is happening.
That's great. That is fantastic. It is Samantha Levell, and of course, you are just amazing. All the stuff you're doing, I am just so proud of you, my friend, because you're making stuff happen.
Thank you.
I think that's
and
great.
I'm just winging it. There's no manual in this. There is no manual, because people ask, how do you do it? I literally just wing it. I'm being myself.
Yep.
I have some smarts and some knowledge on the industry. So we're just doing it. And,
just winging it.
It's funny. Hash says, he said, Sam, you got more fans than half these rappers got.
Well, that too.
I was like,
That too.
He's like, you bringing all of us together. I said, yeah, it's a great movement. It really is. It's become like a international. Like with me and King Conscious, we have this whole thing about bridging the gap. So we're really bringing, Canada and the U.S. together. We're combining that. I have some people now in the U.K. who I support too. So it's just a big movement. This was much needed. There were artists, there were support systems for independent artists, but not like there is now. Like, it's really growing. So we're just going to keep it up. Foot is on the gas.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, this is just great. I'm just glad to hear you doing your thing there, my friend. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, who knew that this was going to turn into an interview for me?
Well, we got time, baby. We got time.
I love it.
Well,
I got some special guests coming soon. So yeah.
Yes, we need to get as many people in here as possible each week. Maybe we'll just don't dedicate the last half of the show to you finding somebody that's going to be involved with this show, so we can just keep promoting the crap out of this thing.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I have them on group message, all of them, all the artists. We do a group, so I will definitely reach out to them, be like, who wants to get on the show just to talk about it, So I'm sure that will not be a problem.
Definitely. Well, let's do this. How do we get a hold of you online, my friend? We'll wrap up for today since we're about to that time. How do we get in touch with you online and everything?
All right. So on Facebook, it's Samantha Levell. On IG, it's Samantha_LEAV. On Twitter, it's Samantha LEAV. And on TikTok, it's also Samantha LEAV. And then you can go to that wonderful Google search and just type Samantha Levell. Or you can go to YouTube and type Samantha Levell, and all the videos will, pull up. And my YouTube actually has my social media linked to that. So you will definitely find me. I cannot hide anymore. I am out there. So
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yep. You can also find me on CertifiedNationEntertainment.com. I'm everywhere now, apparently.
Good
More
stuff.
places than I
Good
thought.
stuff. You need to be. You need to be out there more, my friend. Well, I will talk to you next week, and let me know who you've got for next Sunday, and I'll start promoting it and everything, and we'll get it locked in.
Okay, cool.
I appreciate it, my
Sounds like a
friend.
plan.
Have yourself a good rest of your Sunday. I'll talk to you next week, my friend.
All right, you too.
Thank you. There
All
she
right.
goes, Samantha Levell, the amazing and talented Samantha Levell. And you can get a hold of us online, JiggyJaguar.com, JiggyJaguar.us. Coming soon. Because I had that domain and then I lost it. Because I didn't pay the fee. That's it. That's it.